Hey, y'all. What's going on? I know it's been a minute, but I'm back, and don't worry, it's not a booger in my nose. It's just my nose ring, and I'm going to strip this color. The reason why I'm stripping this color because blue likes to stick around, sis, and it was a bit of a pain to get this color out, but luckily the color I was going for cancels out the green in my hair, so I was able to get it all out. But in this video, I will say, first thing I'm using is vitamin C. And then I'm going to use a clarifying shampoo to mix it in. And I pretty much just crushed up the vitamin C pills that you see here. And then I added the shampoo into it. And then I mixed it up. That's the little container that I used. And then I blended it all together. Then I mixed it up into a paste, and then I added it to my hair. So it took me about 4 times of doing this, like doing this little paste, adding it to the ends of my hair, letting it sit for like 30 minutes. So 4 times I did this just to get the color lifted to like a pastel green. And when I seen that it wasn't really budging as much as I would like, I believe it would have budged over time, but I didn't have all day to be doing it. Like I wanted the color today. So after that, I decided to try a different product. And another thing, I'm going to leave everything I used in the description box below. Again, I'm going to leave everything I used in the description box below. So please check the description box for details on what products I use and whatnot, in case you want to use the same thing. Now, I did Bantu knots in this video. I will say up front that this was not my best Bantu rod set. I did try Creme products, and that's because I forgot the last Bantu knots that I did. My hair came out great because I used a foam wrap, and foam wraps tend to work better on my hair. I also know that the longer my hair gets, for whatever reason, I don't know if anybody else has these issues, my Bantu knots don't be the same. Like, it doesn't look as good as it looked when my hair was shorter versus when it was longer. So this is the color I was able to get it to after 4 tries at using the vitamin C and the clarifying shampoo. So now I'm going to use Color Oops, and this product stinks. And it's not a bleach or anything. What it does is just pretty much helps you get rid of the color. So I mixed both products together for like 30 seconds, and then I worked that into my hair. Now, I didn't get all the green out I would have liked to have gotten. I think I should have kept this in my hair longer because the back of it did say if your house is cold, it might take longer to process. And don't worry about putting on your black hair. The product only strips color. But I only left it on for like 30 minutes. Like I should have probably left it on for maybe an hour or probably longer because my house was cold. But I thought, okay, it said 20 minutes. Let me try just leaving it on for a little bit over 30 minutes because I was scared. I didn't want to damage my hair. I didn't know honestly, I didn't know what this product was going to do. So I was like, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to damage it. I've already did the clarifying treatment 4 times using a vitamin C, and my hair was a bit dry. So after I had did that, before I even used this product, I had did like a protein treatment, let my hair air dry overnight, and I put in like 2 flat twists, and then the next day I brushed it out, and then I did this. So this is a little plastic cap that comes with it. And again, I left it on for 30 minutes. I wish I had left it on longer because as you can see, it did brighten up and it was trying to get blonde. Like, it was still some green in there. I think if I left it on for a full hour, I would have gotten the full blonde results that I was looking for. Because again, if your house is cold, it's not going to work. So I'm going to use the 2 products from Cream of Nature. I'm going to use the light copper gold color, and I'm going to use the fiery red color. I'll leave everything I use in the description box below. I'm only using a little bit of the fiery red color, and I used all of the copper gold, and I put it in there. And the copper gold was already a reddish tone to it, and I added a little bit more of the fiery red color because I wanted it to be like a red kind of copper color, but I didn't want too much I wanted to be like an orangey kind of red color pretty much. So I wanted to make sure the red canceled out the green, but I also wanted to make sure I got the orangey red color that I was going for. And in my opinion, I got the color that I wanted. I can't wait to see how this color looks in the sunlight. And I know what you're thinking, girl, I thought you said you'll never go back to red. Technically, it's not really fully red, but it's like a little bit of red. It's like a copper color, but it has red undertones to it. And I don't plan on I plan on sticking with this color for a minute before I go jet black. So this is it for me. I know I always say that. But if all else fails, then I will bring out the color Oops. Because again, I did like how the color Oops worked on my hair. I feel like it is a good color. And I have read good things about it when it comes to you know, stripping red or any other colors. The thing about it though is when you might think it's not working, but you have to wash your hair in really hot water. That's the catch 22 about it. So I was so like, as much as you can stand, but it cannot be like cold water or warm. It has to be like on how we shower hot. You know us ladies, when we shower hot, we shower on hell. It has to be like that, because that's when I started seeing the color. Because at first I didn't think it was working, the color Oops product. But then when I went under the hot water, I was like, oh, it's coming out, it's coming out. Oh, I started getting excited. I said, okay, I'm gonna use this product again. I found that product at Target, and literally was only one box, because it said it was at Walmart, but Walmart didn't have it. So I'm not sure. Y'all know how everything is going on. I don't know if you can find it at your local beauty supply store if you're trying to strip through your color, or Target or Walmart. I would just order it online if you got, you know, time to waste. But this is a good product to use if you're trying to get everything out your hair in one day and you're trying to color your hair. Now you might have to, for some people who have longer hair or thicker hair, you might have to use 2 boxes, so keep that in mind. Because as the longer the product stays for whatever, it doesn't work as well. So I let this product stay in my hair, and I sat under the dryer for 30 minutes. Again, I've already reviewed the Cream of Nature line when I dyed my hair blue, their new product line. I absolutely love their new product line because it's very hydrating. That's why I'm using it. It's just that blue was like a moment thing for me, and I was really wanting this color, so I want to go ahead. Plus, y'all, you know, my life is changing, everything is changing, so I'm trying to get out in the workforce, and I can't just have, you know, blue hair trying to get a job, you know, trying to get in school, trying to get a job, just, you know, all that good stuff. Just there's just so much going on with your girl. So I'm going to be using the Curl Styling Potion from Mo's Nose Hair. It is a creamy kind of product. As well, I'm going to be using her curl pudding, her curl smoothing pudding. And I should have used my foam wrap, because when it comes to Bantu knots, they're a hit and miss for me. Like sometimes they come out perfection and sometimes they just don't work. And it really does depend on the product. My hair was blown out in this, so I was hoping for more length and better results. And honestly, I wasn't even going for these type of curls. I was going for something else. But if you were going for these type of curls where it's like different kind of volume, then I would suggest, you know, for the front part where your bang is, to work in smaller sections. And then towards the back, you know, get bigger so you have more volume. But again, for me, I should have did a foam wrap so the rest of my hair could set better. And when I picked my hair out, it worked, because when I picked the back out, and I won't show you it because it was a disaster, it didn't come out well to me. It looks great on picture. Don't get me wrong. It looks great on picture and it looks good from the front, but from the back, it looks terrible. So I'm just not about to sugarcoat it and tell you that this was something that came out absolutely amazing. It didn't, and that's just what it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you watch me do the rest of this, and then I'll get back to the rest of my commentary. Deuces. Okay, so just to kind of touch back on what I was saying about the color, oops. The longer the product sits in the little bottle after the mixture, for whatever reason, it is not as strong. So you have to work quickly when using the product. So keep that in mind. So I slept in these overnight. And again, there could be plenty of reasons why this didn't work the way I wanted it to work. It could be because I should have worked in bigger sections. It also could be because I use a foam wrap and my hair really does better with styling on foam wraps than it does creams. But because I was going for something else in my head, I thought the cream would have been better, but it just didn't work in my opinion. Now the back frizzed up really, really bad when I was picking it. And because my hair is fine, I like to have volume, so I always pick my hair. And normally I always say, when my curls or whatever I'm doing survives the picking process and the back looks good and everything looks good, then that means that everything was a total success. But this wasn't a total success for me. Again, I won't show you the back because in my opinion it came out terrible. And it was just a puff fro in the back and it just didn't work. But at least the hair color came out the way I wanted it to look. And again, it does not look bad from the front. But you can even see from the sides when I show you the full video of just how frizzy it looked. And that's really all she wrote. I'm just going to go ahead and separate a few of these. But other than that, what's been going on with y'all? Houses going up. As you know, down here in Georgia, we ratchet. So we're opening up. People been getting out. And I told myself, because it's Guyana Independence Day around the corner. For those who don't know, I'm Guyanese. I said, and I was born in Guyana, Georgetown, Davis Street. For those of you that don't know, no, I've just said that. Haha, look at me. My old age is catching up to me. Y'all know I'm 32, so y'all gotta work with this. You gotta work with me. I said this for everybody that I saw that was like out last week. Like Thursday out, like at the hookah lounge, at the strip club. I said by Thursday, if they good, your good sis is going out. She's going. I'm already gonna take my little mask up to the nail shop tomorrow and go handle my business. But because I'm just being lazy and I just feel like going up the street because I got too much stuff to do. I normally like to go to my black nail tech, but I'm being lazy, so I'm just gonna like do a quick run up the street and just get my nails done early because normally I should have booked her early because I need to make an appointment. Anyway, I'm rambling, child. I'm rambling. So this is just how the finished look of everything once I take everything down. And then I'm going to take a metal pick because I like to take a metal pick because normally when I use a metal pick, it does not comb out my curls like a smaller pick would do. As you can see, I find my hair was looking and it tends to give me the volume I want. But for whatever reason, it just didn't come out the way I wanted to. I was kind of disappointed. It looked good on pictures and it looked good in person. I got a lot of compliments on the color in person. I actually preferred how I looked with the Bantu knots. For a second, I was like, I kind of like how it looked. But as you can see from how the side look, how frizzy that one side is, the back looks like that too. So this is just a finished look again, and one side always comes out better than the other side, but again, it just didn't come out the way I wanted to. But anyway, I'm not going to beat myself about it. Life goes on. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts below on the new color, and see you in my next video.